So, students, yesterday we studied about the introduction of preposition. We got to know what a preposition is. Preposition helps us to know the relation of a noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence. We also got to know about certain different kinds of prepositions that we use: to, on, of, from, in, since, before, and so on. Today we are going to talk about the different kinds of preposition: preposition of time, preposition of place, preposition of manner, preposition of direction. These are the ways by which we can classify the different preposition, their different uses. Preposition of time helps us to know when a certain thing is happening. At this time, in this hour, in this year, in the morning, at whatever time something is happening. Preposition of place, it tells us where a certain thing is happening. You know, where a certain thing is kept: on the table, under the table, at the gate, under this, over this, behind this. So we get to know about the place. Preposition of manner, how a certain thing is happening: with this, for this, by this, and so on. Preposition of direction is used when we are referring to a direction. We are moving towards north. He's coming from south. He's going up. He's going down the hill. So it is giving us the sense of direction. So prepositions are used at different times for different purposes. With preposition A only, we get to know where a particular noun or pronoun, when it's certain activity happening, where is it happening, at what particular time it is happening, which direction is it happening. It gives us a clear understanding of that. Let us understand. Preposition of time, it expresses the relationship of noun or pronoun with time. Let us see how. First we will talk about on. We use on when we are talking about certain day or exact date. He will come on Friday. He will come on 8th of March, on this day. So when we are referring to a particular day or date, we use on. Then at a certain point of time. The meeting starts at 6 o'clock. We do not say meeting starts on 6 o'clock. We say it starts at 6 o'clock. So for a particular point of time, we use at. Festivals. We will make lots of sweets at Diwali. We will decorate decorate the Christmas tree at Christmas. So we use at for festivals. Mealtime. This will happen at lunch. At night. Stars shine at night. So we use at for different meal times. So the difference here in the usage of on, at different references it is used. Then in, for seasons we use in winter season, in summer season, in monsoon. For year, in 1885, in 1996, in 2020. Then we also talk about months: in May, in June. We do not say at May, at June. Do we say that? No, we say in May, in June, in November. Then when we are talking about time also, I'll come back in 3 hours. So we are telling the time within which we will come, in 3 hours. Since, for, we discussed about it yesterday. Since, when we know something started at a particular point of time, that initiating point, starting point is given and it is still going on. I am working in this company since 2005. She is cooking food since morning. So when a particular point is time is given. For certain duration, conducted for 2 hours, for 2 minutes, for 2 years. Ago, when we are talking about something that has happened in the past, 10 years back, 10 years ago, I was living in Mumbai. So these are different kinds of, prepositions we used in different context, which we learn by use only. On, at, in, since, for, ago, and so on, for telling us the time. Preposition of place. When we are talking about how the relationship of noun or pronoun with location, when we have to know where a particular thing is, to know its location. At, we studied yesterday the difference between at and in. At traffic light, at the end of queue, when exact point place is given, at the gate, he's standing at the gate, at the doorstep. On, when we know something is lying on the surface, then we use on. The book is lying on the shelf, the ball is on the table, the clock is hanging on the wall, it is on the surface, touching that surface basically. In, when something is kept inside, the milk is in the bottle, fruits are in the basket. Over, when something is covering you, or it's right above you, it's touching you, it could be touching you or right above you, or above something. The milk is, sorry, this one, over. The fan was just over my head. That means it was right above the head. The coconut fell over his head. So the coconut fell right over his head. Under, similarly, when something is right beneath something else, then dog is sleeping under the tree. Cat is sitting under the fan. So somebody tells you cat is sitting under the fan. You know where exactly it is sitting. You look for the fan and just below it you will find the cat. Above, there is sweet shop above this floor. When something is at a higher level, so you know something at a higher level is to be found. Below, fishes are below the water. This mark is below the sea level height. Below this height, this mark is below this height, below 160 centimeter or so on, something which is at a lower height. Then there are other in front of, behind, beside, between, opposite, near, among. These all help us to know the location. Let us see some examples. There is a playground in front of the school. So when somebody says this is in front of this, you can easily locate. Okay, this one is here. So right in front, I'll find this. There's a playground in front of the school. So where will I find the playground? Right in front of the school. Behind, there is a temple behind, at the back of my house. Beside, when somebody is sitting next to you. The table is lying beside the bed. So there's bed, and on the side, one of his side, you will find the table. She's sitting beside me in exam. She's sitting next to me in the exam. Students, remember one difference when we use beside and when we use besides. Beside is used for location that something is right next to you. And besides is used in addition to something, Besides doing her homework, she was also having her snacks. So she was not only, doing her homework, but she was also having her snacks. Besides painting, she was talking on telephone. So besides is used as in addition to. This is also happening and the person is doing something along with this. But beside is used to tell the location that somebody is sitting right next to you. So if you will write besides, it will get wrong. If you write beside, then only it is correct in the usage of prepositions. Then between, important difference between, when we are talking about two people or two things, then we use between. When we are talking about more than two people or more than two things, it could be 3, 4, 5, any number, then we use among. So there are, the table is lying between the two chairs. Distribute these sweets between Ram and Shyam. Give these toffees to these two girls. Distribute them between these two girls. So between is used when we are talking about two people or things. When there are more than two, then we talk among. That distribute these toffee among all the students. Give this money, distribute this money among all the people. So among is used when we are talking about more than two things or people. Choose any one among all colors. While choose between blue and black. When only two choices are given, you use between. More than two, then among. Then opposite, there is a hospital opposite to bus stop. So on one side is a hospital and on the other side is the bus stop. Near, there is a bank near my house. So when you use the preposition near, you know it is somewhere close by. Preposition of direction. It tells us in which direction. To, we are going to zoo. So it is telling direction. Where are you going? You are going to the zoo. He went to the lab. He is going to the classroom. She went to the staff room. So when you tell to, you are telling the direction which way the person went. When you are telling the exact direction, he threw ball towards me. The truck is coming towards me. So it is coming directly towards you to tell the direction. Into, he jumped into the river. She went into the office. So it is also telling the direction. Up, she climbed up the stairs. She fell down the stairs. So up, you know, it is moving somewhere upwards, coming down. It is all pointing to the directions. Through, the river passes through the village. Alright, she went through the door. Along, they went for a walk along the beach, parallel to something, you know, along the walk along the road, walk along the beach, just walking parallelly. Over, the plane flew over the river. We talked about over, something that crosses above you. Off, the book fell off the table. You know, it is falling down from the table, so it fell off from the table. Out of, he took books out of the bag. So again, it's the telling the direction that it is coming out of the bag. So these are different prepositions used for directions. Other uses of preposition, that is preposition of manner, how something is happening. State, manner of noun or pronoun. When do we use for? When we are talking about certain duration, for 2 weeks and for 2 months, for 2 years this has been happening. Or when we are telling the purpose of something. I went to park for a walk. So for what purpose did she go? She went for a walk. So for is also used for a purpose. From. From tells us the source of something, from where something has its origin or is beginning from. My father came from where? From London. That he started from London, from there he has come. I bought fruits from market. So you are telling what is the origin, what is the point from where you have got. With. By, these are things we studied yesterday. With is also used for any instrument, tool. By is used when it is done by some person. She is cutting cake with knife. He is writing with a black pen. So it is with is used for any instrument usually. Then I'm going out with whom? With my friends, when you're going out with someone. By, when it is done by some person. This book is written by James with a pen, you can say. And also for means of transport, he's going by bus. Also we use by when we say what is the time by your watch. These are different prepositions which are used for different purposes. The more you practice and the more you learn. In your book also this is given. Cause or purpose. We studied when we were talking about a disease. We use of. He died of a heart attack. For is used for a purpose. She is doing a lot for the welfare of the blind. Then agency, instruments. Some trains are run by electricity. I learnt it how? Through my friend. My friend is the source who's telling me, is the agent who is passing this information. Then measure, rate. Milk is sold by liter. Apples are selling at 20 rupees a kilo. Source, origin, we talk about using from. These lines are from Rabindranath Tagore's poem. We get heat and light from the sun. From her looks, I could figure out how excited she was. So these are all to, of, from, behind, beside, of, on, under, above, below. These all are prepositions. The more you'll practice when and where, which one to use, the more you will learn.